Alright. And we're on the Great Pyramid, man. It's a pretty big deal. This is the last level in the game. And, I don't really like it. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't think it's a very good last level. We'll get into it when we get into it. So... it looks really pretty. I'll say that much. So these items right here... let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I guess I can't do it yet. But, so... the backpack is going to respawn, and these two health pickups are going to respawn. I don't know how many it's limited to. This area can also have a lot of issues, so if I have to reload an autosave, I'll be pissed, but that can happen. So basically, I'll get into it when it happens, but yeah, I like the music here. It's really cool. I quite enjoy... the beginning of it's fine. I just wish the game ended, like, after what we're gonna do. So, don't feel bad to pick up HP. It's gonna respawn. Don't worry about it, right? After every wave, be cautious, because there isn't very many waves we've actually got to deal with here. It's mainly just clear. It's mainly bowls. So, alright, I'm in a really bad spot. I don't want to be over here. So like I said, those ammo packs are going to respawn. I don't really pick them up until I know I actually need it. There's no armor refill though, so be pretty mindful of that. You're going to take full damage over time. And I don't know how many it spawns and stops at or not, and I don't want to find out. So just play as good as you can and you should be fine. Of course, this is a classic FPS. Of course, there's a big fucking boss at the end of this game. I think it's terrible. It's really badly designed, in my opinion. And it's... in my opinion, it's just luck. So I'll explain the mechanics while I'm kind of able to right now. So you can see the Great Pyramid of Giza in the background, right? That's where we gotta go next. The problem is, we're gonna have to go there by being chased there by one of Mental's horseshit, like, big dudes, right? So, the game doesn't tell you this. It says he's nearly indestructible in, like, Natriska, and it's like, hey, you can't really kill him, basically, right? So, but your instincts tell you, oh, that's just bullshit. If you lower his health to a certain degree, he just regenerates it back. And so... you basically have to, find a way to kill him, right? And so you have to, like, you can whittle his health down. That's what I did the first time. I thought I was playing the game properly. No, it's not what you're supposed to do at all. We'll get there when we get there. That's all I gotta say. And I don't think it's very well designed. I think it's the weakest part of what's otherwise a very, very solid game. So, I don't know. Like, the area up to him is great. It's really cool and dramatic, but just... shit, man. I think the fight itself is very bad. Like, I have nothing good to say about it except that it ends. That's all I can tell you. Serious Sam has never been what I call a good boss game. Like, none of the bosses ever feel engaging or something like that. They just feel kind of shitty and slapped in. And I get it. It's not easy. But it's still... it's disappointing, I think. That's the word I'm looking for. Like, I feel like a game this good should have had a way better ending. I don't know. I mean, even... fuck, dude. Doom 2 is a terrible ending. Like, the Icon of Sin is a shitty boss. It was way better done in Doom Eternal, if I'm being honest. And, like... oh, what's the final boss in Doom 1? It's the Spider Mastermind. You shoot 2 BFG shots at it, you run up to it, it dies. What's the final boss of the expansion? Oh, a Spider Mastermind. You run up to it, shoot it 2 times with the BFG, and it dies. Like, there really wasn't exactly what I call a fantastic track record for, like, boss. I want to see if I can get this one achievement. Don't hate me on this. I want to do it. Aww. There's like an achievement you can get for like killing 10 enemies with 1 cannonball. I've never done it. It's weird. It's one of the few achievements I don't have in this game. Like, that and beating the game on serious difficulty I've never done. But other than that, I've just never done it. I don't know. It's weird. I've never been bothered to care, like, to get 10 shots at once. It's never crossed my mind. I don't count exactly how many enemies are in front of me, basically. I'm just like, no, they just need to get killed. So, yeah. Alright, next is going to be bulls. Alright, let's prepare for this, okay? This is, like I said, if you get these out of sync, it's going to be fucking awful. And you think it's bad in the beginning of the game, wait till you see what's going to come next. Oh shit, this is scary. Alright, this is bad. I don't really want to fuck around with this. You fucking dickhole. I don't recommend getting in the middle of the arena either for this. I recommend staying in one spot, because the bulls you want to track towards you. You don't want to fuck this up. You can bitch at me for auto-saving, but this part, or quick-saving, but this part has a lot of issues. I've had it where the bulls don't spawn properly, and it's really fucking irritating. Sort of move inland once you feel you're getting low on cannons too. You don't want to fuck this up. I am dead serious. When you get one of these out, I'm not even being hyperbolic right now. I'm actually being very serious. Like, one misplaced, like, oh my god. It's all it takes. It's so fucking strict. And you can't just spam it either, because they move. So you have to be, like, on your shit for this. I think this is the last bit of them, and then there's the last bit of it. I really don't want to get that close to one of those spots. Not bad so far. Yeah, you thought that was the hard part, huh? Oh, God, that is way harder than it looks. Alright, but we're not done yet. Of course not. This is Serious Sam. What do you expect this to be the end? Bullshit, man. Okay. Now the walkers. These are actually a lot easier. Because if you couldn't guess, infinite ammo basically with, like, these guys, it's not a big deal. Do not fucking try to rocket them. It is so dangerous, you will die. It's way, way too risky. Actually, let's use the... There we go. I'd rather use the grenade launcher. It's just faster. Ugh! I really do like the grenade launcher in this game a lot. If I had to pick a favorite weapon, it might be this. I just really like how it feels. Like, it's just so tactile. Like, you really feel the arc of it without actually having to, like, exert yourself too much. But it's not like point and click. You still have to, like, put some effort into your aiming. Don't feel bad about wasting, like, a shot either. If you miss, you miss. That's all there is to it. No one is gonna judge you but you. Also remember to look behind you, because the walkers will always shoot those rockets, and they're almost enough damage without, like, shielding to, like, completely one-shot you. You may call this being a little bit of a bitch, but this is fine with me. Alright, we're almost done, too, with this entire horse shit. If I was a real bitch, I'd be saving every, like, fucking 2 seconds, by the way. But seriously, the waves can get messed up in this portion. It's happened to me like 5 times, and it's just not fun to redo these sections over and over. So, it's just easier for me to save in case something dumb happens. How the hell did that not kill him? Ooh, fuck. I don't know where that rocket... Okay, that's where it went. Awesome, we're doing it over again, it looks like. Cool. What's my last save? Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's cool. We're doing this again. It's fine. This level's not very long anyways. It's not a big deal. I love how I even says, like, where'd that rocket go? And then I turned around and get fucking blasted. That is hilarious. That is as coincidental as it gets. It really is. Notice how I didn't say ironic, because it's not irony. I can't stress enough. When people say ironic in the wrong sense, it bugs the shit out of me. That's not being a grammar Nazi, it's just called you're not saying the word correctly. It's like calling someone, like, stupid when they're actually being smart, and you're like, you know, you're being really stupid, huh? It's like, you wouldn't say that because it's not the correct word. There's no irony in that happening either. It's like, oh lol, it's called a coincidence. It's not the same. Irony is like a juxtaposition of the opposite of what's going on, or a cold comparison of the same, or like an opposite usually. There's a big difference between the two words. It really drives me insane. Especially when this is one of my biggest pet peeves in language of all time. When people say the words, it's funny and ironic. 90% of the time, they're not saying anything ironic, and it drives me fucking insane. Why don't you just say it's funny? Can you just not say it's funny? Is that too hard? Yeah, I guess you could bitch at me for being obsessive compulsive, but you know what? I can't control that. You totally can, but there's some shit as a person that had dreams of being an English teacher and actually has a very good grasp on the written English language. Like, I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. I have a very good skill when it comes to English, right? So, like, when people say shit like, oh, it's ironic that this, it's like, no, that's just say a different word. It just, or like when people say, you know, this is another fucking big boy gripe of mine. I cannot stand when people use the word plethora. It is the fucking laziest goddamn word on the planet. I hate that word. Oh, it's a plethora. It's like, just say a lot. Don't say plethora. It sounds really pretentious and annoying. It's incredibly just basic, and it's such an overused word. Just say, like, oh, what a plethora of this. If someone has too much of something, don't say they have a plethora. Use other synonyms. There's better ones than plethora. Great deal. Large amount. Huge quantity. Incredible consumptionary something. Superfluous amount. Actually, superfluous is usually an unnecessarily large amount of something. So, that's kind of situational. But you get my drift. Stop using the same, like, 2 fucking expressions your whole life. It's really annoying. Get educated, man. Get in the game. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Okay, I think that's the end of this bullshit. Oh no, it's clear. That's right. Okay. I'm just gonna rope-a-dope the clear up and use this. Actually, no, we'll use the minigun a little bit. Till I get way too fucking tired of it. Yeah, man, that just shit pisses me off. Oh, it's funny and ironic. Just say it's ironic. It's not funny. If it's not funny or ironic, don't say it's funny and ironic. Just say, oh, it's funny. Like, or say it's quite a coincidence, because that's probably the expression you mean to say. I guarantee you that's... Coincidence is the word that gets used less than the actual word it means, or something like that. I don't know how to explain this. I bet well over half the time people say the word ironic, they mean coincidental. I am willing to bet money on this, that is the common word that people are trying to use instead. Irony is just such a, like, I don't think irony has the same meaning that it used to have. Alright, so enough of me bitching. Alright, so here comes the very last portion of the game. I don't like this. I personally hate this part of the game a lot. I don't think it's a good way to end it. So I'll let this cutscene play. Why not? Yeah, that's all you gotta see, okay? I don't know if that cutscene's in real time. I fucking love that line. I actually do like that line. You're a biggin', ain't you? I love that. So, yeah, it is in real time. Holy shit, I was right. I've always thought it was in real time, and I wasn't sure for this playthrough, but it is. Okay, so anyways, that's basically the final boss. He's a real cocksucker, and I don't like him. He's not hard. He just has, like, every projectile type in the game, and at this point in the game, that's just last-ditch horse shit, in my opinion. I can't stand him. He's just way too fucking... Yeah, I can't believe that's in real time. I knew that, too. I was like, oh, he's gotta be in real time, because you can bitch at me for skipping cutscenes, but in games like this, where you need every second to get ahead, do it. Like, do not feel bad about skipping cutscenes in this game. Like, seriously, don't do it. He's gonna start walking towards us, and that is not a good place for him to be. So, he does horse shit amounts of damage, and you can see that there's a mothership coming up in the background. I like how there's just shit going on that I'm just, like, now explaining. Oh, there's a mothership, there's some fucking dude behind us, there's bullshit in front of us, a fucking great pyramid, you know, fucking... Yeah, it's just whatever. It's like a fucking fever dream, basically, at this point in the game. But, yeah, this part is fucking hard. So, I really am not good at this, and I'm gonna try my best to explain everything. So, you see that timer, like, above the pyramid, right? Shit. This is why this part sucks, is he shoots lasers, fireballs, fucking AoE damage if you get too close to him, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's just a lot of shit going on. Alright, see the mothership, though? That's what we gotta worry about. That's a timer right there. When that reaches a certain point, which I don't know how long roughly it is, it's an amount of time. How about that? It's like, maybe, like, 2 minutes. I don't know. It's some time. Once that reaches the end, we can go in the pyramid and fight this asshole, right? So, first things first, don't kill him all the way. Just chip him down to pretty low health. I wouldn't say more than half of his health bar. Maybe like a third left, right? So, we can shoot those red, orange ball things, whatever the fuck. Like, that's cool. I'm saving, because this part's... I just feel it's totally random. I have no idea how to dodge his lasers. I have no idea how to dodge his projectiles when he's shooting with his minigun, okay? I don't know anything about this boss fight, other than I hate it. It's fucking awful. So, the damage you do to him now transfers over to the next phase. See that fucking laser attack? It's just awful. Watch. See, like... Jumping to the right should avoid that damage, right? Watch. See? Like, it's just random fucking spread, and there's just points where you can't dodge it. And you think I'm bitching now, but you'll see in a few seconds. Oh, you'll see. Oh boy. This fucker is just awful. See? Like, right there, fucking, I can't avoid that. It's, alright, watch. Okay, that was a bad example, but I still got clipped by it. Like, just barely. It's... Alright, perfect. Fuck it. Cool. We'll deal with him in a second. Ow, that fucking did damage, didn't it? So, alright. This is how this fight works. Now you can see we've got these fucking floaty ring things up here, right? So those are pretty important. You see that little tiny one in the middle? We gotta get him to stand on that. How do we get him to stand on that? Well, yeah. Here's where it gets even more fun. I have to basically whittle his health down to where he's not dead, but he's almost dead, okay? You're just kinda dead. And so... Alright, cool. And then there's that attack. There's no dodging it. You just take damage. Like, I fucking swear to God, like, watch. See? I don't know how you dodge that. I'm not being like Darkside Phil here and I'm just fucking bad at video games. Like, I don't know how you dodge that. I genuinely don't know. Like, you cannot... If you could explain to me, like, how to fucking dodge that, like, Crow Team, somebody, like, anybody, okay? Can you explain to me how you do that? I don't understand, so... Anyways, you see that little tiny spot he's standing next to with that little glowy spot? We need to get him to walk over there, okay? But... Okay, he's actually on it. That's a perfect time for me to quick save. It's totally random if he stays there or not. And guess what? If I miss the laser beam that fucking mothership shoots down, he regains all of his health. Because, guess what? He requires you to kill him with that shot, basically, to weaken him down. So let's see if I did it. I hope I did it. I don't think I did. And there's still time. The map's still going. Alright, let's see if I did it. Alright, here goes nothing, basically. Did I do it? Yay! He's a piece of shit. Cool. I did it. I beat the fucking game. Yeah. And that's completely random. Like, there's no strategy to that. You just have to get lucky and hope he actually walks over here and you've moved around enough to where he didn't walk forward enough. It's just... It's bad. I don't like it. I'm crunching ice.
What the? Would you please hang up and try your call again? Not again. Yeah, this is Serious Sam calling for Mental. I guess you're not home right now. I have a special delivery package for you. I'll be there soon to give it to you in person. I'm on my way over right now. Thanks, bye. It's time for bed, kids. Cartoons are over.
Yeah, and that's the story, basically. So... I'm not gonna sit there and watch the whole thing. But yeah, that was basically all of Serious Sam 1. At least the first encounter, that is. But, yeah. I really like that game, other than the boss fight being totally random, in my opinion. It's totally a good game. I mean, I've got some obvious, you know, quarrels with it in some of the later portions of the game, but I really love Serious Sam, and of course I'll be doing Serious Sam the Second Encounter next, but maybe I'll do Tomb Raider before then. We'll see. I have to practice up on the game. I always say this. I play it before I do the record. But, yeah. Thanks, Crow Team, for a fantastic game. You know, thank God for the, you know, Fusion launcher here. And thank you for watching. So, I'll see you in the next one. Look at all that sand.